right. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a minute. I'm joined today by Aubrey. Do you want to go ahead and maybe give a short introduction? Maybe tell us about yourself.
Sure.
What grade you're in?
I'm Aubrey, and I'm in 7th grade, and I've always loved the ocean and to be around animals.
You love the ocean.
Yeah.
Well, that's beautiful. That segues us right into, I guess, what we're going to talk about today. So, for one of your classes, what class was it?
It was an iPad class.
iPad class. What's that class like?
You just make projects and learn about technology.
Learn about technology. And I assume you just do it all on an iPad?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what are some projects you've done in that class?
I've made a movie with my friends before. We did a passion project. And
What's that?
a passion project is where you chose something to do that you're passionate about, and you made a project out of it.
What did you choose?
I chose the ocean. And
You chose the ocean.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess that leads us right in. So, what did you decide to do with the ocean?
Well, humans have been polluting the ocean, and so I was going to do something to stop that, so I made a website.
So you made a website.
Yeah.
So how does your website, raise awareness or stop people from polluting the ocean?
It just tells people about what it's about, and there's
Hold on. What is about?
What?
Just the pollution in general, or?
Yeah, the pollution and the trash in the ocean and how it's affecting the environment and the animals.
Do you know about the plastic ocean or the plastic island in the ocean?
Yeah, there's a huge island that is filled with trash, and birds go on it.
Yeah. So I guess from my understanding, it's not an actual island per se, but it's a large mass where
it's
there's
just
there's
where
a few of them where all the
trash
plastic collects.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So do you know who? You probably not, but do you know who Boyan Slat is?
No.
So he was a guy, a European guy, young guy, and he came up with this idea to try and get rid of the plastic oceans.
Yeah.
And everybody was really pushing it, and he got really strong investment, and they towed his thing out. Basically, it was just a giant web. It's a giant net, and they towed it out to the ocean, to that plastic island. I think it was just a few months ago, but unfortunately it failed. So he thought it was going to basically get rid of all those plastic islands, but it failed. So I think he's working on another round. So what solutions did you put forth, or what things can we do?
Well, I'm partnered with the company For Ocean, and for every bracelet you buy, so here's one of their bracelets, and you can different colors of the band are for different animals. This is just the original one, and for every bracelet you purchase, it removes a pound of trash from the ocean.
So is that plastic actually made from plastic that's recycled?
Yeah,
from the
this
oceans?
was plastic that they found in the ocean.
Okay. And do you know how they collect it? Do you know how they go about doing that?
They have volunteers. They have volunteers hours where the volunteers sign up on their website, and then they come on a certain day and they clean up some trash.
So do they take it off of beaches, or are they in the ocean?
There's several ways of doing it. Sometimes they take ships and will sail them out, and they'll just clean it up with nets, but sometimes they stay on the beach and clean it up with their hands.
Okay. So from my understanding, what I've heard is basically that the ocean, if we were to quit polluting it, would actually clean itself within a certain amount of time if we were able to take the plastic that washed up on the beaches and get it off. But unfortunately, we just keep putting more and more plastic in there. And I think the biggest problem, especially you're talking about its effect on animals,
Yeah.
is not sure the large plastic can kill animals and injure animals and has an effect, but it begins to degrade and break down, and then it enters
the human body when we
well
eat the
yeah
fish.
It enters fish, it enters other things, and it just gets that plastic continues to move through the food chain. Cracking your knuckles.
Yeah. And sometimes fish will pop cans. They have the pop holds. They'll get stuck around an animal's neck and suffocate them to death. But I read an article about this guy who's making like biodegradable pop can holders. So like when...
So what do you mean by a pop can holder?
Like, you know how when you buy a bottle of pop,
oh,
and then there's like the plastic like lining.
Okay, if you buy like a 6-pack that's just... Yeah. Okay.
And the guy's trying to make like a biodegradable one. So if it enters in the ocean, then it will just degrade around the animals.
What about straws? Do you have anything about straws? Because I know that's like a big movement. Like people are getting rid of all their... Like I think Starbucks moved to not have plastic straws anymore.
Yeah, I try not to use plastic straws just because like if it goes into the ocean, then it could harm animals because they think it's like kelp or algae. Also, a big one is like balloons. If people release balloons with helium, they'll go off, and then most of the times they'll end up in a body of water.
Really?
And then the animals eat it. Or like a plastic bag. Yeah. Turtles think it's like kelp or like jellyfish, and they'll eat it.
So where can we find your website at? Or if you could give us like a little more detail on your website, how you made it, what's on there.
I made my website using Website Builder. So basically I just chose the Express one, and then I made my website on there.
Website Builder?
Yeah.
So it hosts it and everything for you?
Yeah.
Okay. And then is that pretty easy to use? You're able to move images around and put text in there like so?
It was really easy to create my website with.
Okay, so what are some of the features of your website? What can we see if we go there?
I have some progress and goals that I would like to accomplish, and there's like a way you can get to the 4Ocean company, and there's a way you can contact me, and yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So those are the main features. Cool. So did you think it was a good experience, a good class experience? Did you learn anything from it? What's up?
I don't know. I heard a noise. But anyway, yeah, I think the class was valuable for information learning, for people to like get out of it, and there was a lot of life skills that you could get out of the class.
Cool. Well, do you have anything else that you'd like to say? Any other messages while you have an audience?
No.
Nope. You're all good?
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us today. If you guys want to go check out 4Ocean, do so. And we'll see you next time.